Welcome to my channel. It's called Lunasa. In this channel, I do a deep dive into the writings of Florence Scovel Shinn. And for this video, I want to talk about something she says throughout her books, which is that we should follow our intuitive leads. Our intuition comes from God and we should follow it. In a way, I'm terrified of this idea because your intuition can lead you to try this and try that, and they don't work out, and then if they don't work out, do you blame yourself? Do you blame the intuition? The intuition, it's weird. Like Florence writes about some guy who has, let's say, $1,000 in his bank account, and then he goes to the store and sees a jacket for $900. And the intuition says, let's buy that jacket. And his wife's looking at him like, what? And first, like, buy the jacket. And then a few weeks later, he gets this contract for like $10,000 or something. So it's financial. Florence has given stories about intuition saying, go do something, go travel, go back home. I got this intuition to go to my hometown. And when she went to her hometown, she saw her cousin who's like, do you need any money? And she's like, yes, I do. How much do you need? That's how much I'm going to give you. And then she's had told stories about different kinds of intuition. I guess I like the reasoning mind a little bit. Like, that's kind of wild. It really is kind of wild. But I am trying to follow my intuition just a tad bit more. I do like to have some kind of common sense. But I like, yes. So I mean, this is rough for me. Like, follow your intuition. To do what, Florence? To do what? To do what? But a part of this actually is a part of Florence's other idea, which is that giving precedes receiving. You say, okay, God, I need this, I don't have this, something, there's an issue here, God. You must realize by now, God isn't going to just give it to you. God's not just going to be like, here you go. You got to do something. And once you do something, God can start bringing things into your life. Once you start taking action, God can bring things into your life. Florence has stated in her book, Your Word is Your Wand, that giving precedes receiving. And she says in the game of life and how to play it, that this is a great game of giving and receiving. Always note that giving starts first. So I think at the heart of the intuition thing is that you got to do something. Even if you mess it up, even if it doesn't pan out, you have started to do something. And once you've started to do something, then you have opened the opportunity for things to be given to you. So if you have intuitive leads, you might want to try a little bit. Go in that direction and see. Give to receive. Like, what do you have in your mind? What ideas do you have to give and give and give some more? Because you must know, like I've been saying, giving precedes receiving. And that's something about those intuitive leads. It's about giving somehow, like getting up and going, getting up and trying, getting up and going for it. And that gives God an awesome opportunity to bring things into your life. Florence does say you can demand better leads, you can demand definite leads, you can try to, say, to do this better. Give me more of a lead than that. You can talk back to the lead, talk back to God. It actually reminds me of this miracle that Jesus performed where the guy had no sight, so Jesus gave him his sight. And Jesus is like, how's it going? He's like, everyone looks like trees. It's like, you gotta fix that, Jesus. It's like, okay. And then Jesus did the miracle again. I said, okay, now it works. So if the leads aren't panning out, you can say, okay, give me a better lead, give me a definite lead, and start talking back to the leads so far. But yeah, Florence is adamant though. You gotta take that step of faith. You gotta go with the leads. Like in part, the way she works is you ask, and then it's done on the spiritual plane. You got to bring it into your physical world. But the first thing for you to do is to follow your intuition. God's going to work through you. So follow your intuition and get this thing going. and get this thing going. So intuition, Florence says, is our inerrant guide. It doesn't make mistakes. Trust it in little things, trust it in big things. Go at it. Go at it. If you have a hunch, go for it. Just go for it. Trust your gut, trust your intuition. Florence says so. I'm a tad bit scared of it. But I do see the point of just going for it and starting the process of giving in order to start receiving. So in this channel, we do a deep dive into the writings of Florence Scovel Shinn. For this particular topic, I've been referencing The Game of Life and How to Play It, and The Power of the Spoken Word, which are two of Florence's great books. If you like this kind of stuff, this is all my channel is about. Florence was a metaphysical writer who wrote 100 years ago. Her ideas are legend. They're still good to this day. So if you like these kind of stuff, please subscribe to my channel. That's all my channel is about. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you ever want to say hello to me, chat with me, have a question for me, something like that, leave a comment and I will reply. I see them all. I do get notified, and so I do reply. So as I always say to end my videos, as always, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next time.